Like to say in my defense last month is that I talk longer than 4 minutes in my sleep about politics.
You are limited, my friend.
So first off, I'd like to say I'm very grateful. I got another endorsement past couple weeks. I had a couple of endorsements last week. But Tony Perry, CEO of Park State Bank, gave me a written endorsement, which he promised me a couple months ago he would do. He did it. And you want to hear the funny fact about this endorsement? I'm not even a customer of Park State Bank. Okay? So I didn't like slip anything under the table there, okay? But very honored to have that endorsement. Please look at it on my website and stuff like that. There's just so much going on, and you guys have heard me speak about our homeowners insurance and what's going on with that. This past Saturday, I participated in the Braver Angels event. I was called a couple weeks ago from a member of the Democrat Party asking me to be on that panel and plan that meeting, and I was honored to do that. They brought down the commissioner, insurance commissioner from Denver, which I think was amazing to have here in Colorado. But he slipped up on something for me, and I'd just like to point it out. So they were talking about the #1 causes of increased insurance on our homeowner policy. And the #1 reason is hail damage, not wildfire damage, not oil thefts and all the rest of the stuff that affects insurances, but hail damage. And his fix, as a Democrat, imagine this, was that he wants to put in legislation to give out grants of up to $5,000 for homes on the Front Range that get hail damage so they can buy better roofs than what they had before. So I kind of like that deal. I want you guys all to chip in $5,000. I need a better roof on my house. But no, that's not right. A state that's out of money, they want to put together a grant program to put on better roofs on houses. Now, I agree with the better roofs portion, and I even said to him, and Senator Baisley, after the meeting, I let him know I disagree with that if it comes up in the legislature. But building codes have already dictated better roofs than we've ever had before. So the building code is already addressing a situation that they want to throw $5,000 up to on a house that's already going to get it. I said, I think you need to look into the building code and address the situation that way, that the insurance company, and this is something that I brought up to Mr. Bradley, is in your insurance policies, you can also have, as part of the policy, that if your home is damaged, it's covered for the new code changes. So you get that money to upgrade anyway, and I don't have to pay for it. So I think that's something we need to look at, and that's one way to address that issue of Denver just throwing away money when they really shouldn't. So I'm Carl Andersen. I'm running for District 2 and for County Commissioner, and I have been a homeowner here in Teller County since 2002. I've been putting into this county. I have properties all over the county. I have a commercial building in the county, and I'm rooted here. I'm digging in deep, and I want to save my county for my son and my grandchildren that live here. That's what's important to me. Representing you, representing our children and our grandchildren so that they can live here. And at this point, it's just getting unaffordable. And you need somebody strong that's involved in the community like myself to do just that. So thank you very much. I appreciate your vote, caucus, and assembly. Yes, sir.
Carl, I was going to ask you a question. You had a great turnout there on Saturday. My wife and I went up there and you were full. Are you going to do that again by chance or not?
So I've already talked to the ladies and put that together. So when they brought me on board and we did our first planning session, I voiced my concern that the avenue, the library that they booked was not going to be enough people. This topic is too big. And I looked into other venues to have, and they did also, and there just was not a bigger venue available to us on such short notice. So We talked about having additional events and possibly doing over the one about the homeowners insurance. Will we get the insurance commissioner twice in Teller County in 1 year? Doubtful. But I think we could do a good job, and I think we really did do a great job. Mr. Bradley did a great job answering insurance questions. So we do have one coming up on the 28th that's going to deal with more wildfire mitigation, which also helps, and is probably one of our biggest dangers here in Teller County is wildfire. You know, folks, we don't get some snow season, we got an issue. So, you know, that's what's coming. So, any other questions I can help you with?
Just to add to that, the one on the 28th was at the Summit Elementary here.
That one, we did get Summit Elementary, so we could fit a couple hundred in.
There's flyers in the back.
Yep, we do have flyers at the back. We're also hosting a meeting for Jeff Frank, a fundraiser for Jeff Frank next week. Commissioner Williams is involved with that, and myself and Jason Meister. Okay. Anybody else? Anything I can help you with?
And that'll be the 19th at the Youth Lodge, 5:30 to 7.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we had a great turnout at our meet and greet at the Ute. It was awesome. I appreciate the other elected officials. And I will say, we had a spy from one of the other candidates in our room that talked to my wife the following day and said she couldn't believe how good the synergy was between me and the rest of the elected officials and how powerful we could be in Denver working together. And that was my competition, one of the people collecting signatures. Not me. Trying. So, nope, was not you. So, anyway, anything else?
Dan, what's on the 19th? I'm sorry.
That's a fundraiser for Congressman Jeff Gray.
Okay, on the 19th at the Youth.
Yes.
Thanks.
All right, thank you, appreciate it.